All right, so the beginning.
We present to you a Rome Productions.
At least, okay, so if anybody is familiar with Fresh and Fit, they are a, I don't even know what to call them. I guess they make red pill content for men. People may be familiar with their podcast when Kevin Samuels came on, when the roommates came on, Alba and Preach or Abba came on the show, and just certain other people that you may be familiar with that came on the show of Fresh and Fit. Anyways, they typically have a set of women around this table and they just discuss certain things that concern relationships, concern men, whatever the scenario may be. Now, shout out to, I don't know how to say her name, so if I botch it, excuse me, but Miri, beautiful natural hair black woman, was discussing the toxicity of red pill content. I will be making a video on that soon. And she discussed how Fresh and Fit have a set of women around their table that are young and they're ignorant and they don't really know much about life. In this case, they had the wrong ones. As in, they had the right ones. Anyways, something that my particular friend even had to say is that basically they have primarily non-black women on the show, and not just any non-black women, but dumb blondes of non-black. The caucasity is real, ladies and gentlemen. But he starts off by saying that
men don't want a girl that's been ran through, period. He might have sex with you, he might hook up with you, he might take you on a date or two, but he's not going to put a ring on it and take you seriously if he's seen you having sex with a bunch of guys.
All right. So we getting started off with this conversation. I was like, okay, we're going to see where he's going with this. So he's like, I'm going to start off with an example.
Let's say Louis Vuitton, right? You pay 10 bands for a bag, right? Like, oh shit, this bag is lit. Yeah, nice. Your homegirl gets the bag, right? As well, the next day, you're like, yo, you fucking copied me? Like, yeah, but I had to get it. How much you get it for? I only paid $5,000. How'd you feel?
Shit pissed me off.
You'd be mad, right?
That's a fact.
Okay, so what's the first thing you do? You go back to that Louis Vuitton store, right? Hey, I need my $5,000 credit, right? You bring in your receipt. Hey, I paid 10. She got it for 5. What the fuck? I need that discount too. The receptionist looks you dead in the face and says, no, that's your price. What? And then you see someone else go buy that bag for $100. Someone else take it off the shelf for free. Someone else pay $1,000. Someone else pay $20, whatever it may be. How would you feel?
He ain't got to do shit but be black and die, didn't I?
Yeah. He uses this example to basically show that men want a woman of, I mean, let me just be honest. I don't know what the hell this example had to do with what he said previously. I really don't. I tried my best, but I just don't understand the correlation. It didn't add up whatsoever. And then he concludes that example with saying,
whether we want to accept it or not, women look at men as success objects, men look at women as sex objects. I hate to say it like that, but that's the truth.
That's what he concluded with the whole example. I don't understand how he can go and say that men see women as sex objects, but then in the beginning he don't want to be with women that have been ran through. But if you already see women as sex objects, why do you want to be with a woman that's been ran through if the woman that you see been ran through is already a sex object? So it shouldn't even matter if she's been ran through or not, because you already see her as a sex object and not as a person. Anyways, terrible example and very bad advice to give his audience. So they get on more and more to the conversation. One of the women start to give their input or whatever on what he has to say. He gets a little disrespectful and starts to speak to her like how he speaks to the rest of these white girls on the show.
Can you let me finish? Can you let me finish? Can you let me Hey, I'm still making my point. I didn't cut you off when you were talking.
I didn't know you was.
Yeah, I'm still making my point.
I was just talking equally.
No, so
like a baby, like a little girl.
And she wasn't having it. Period.
Most definitely, and we're going to get into that. He ends up saying that
men are the prize, not women, especially of a certain status. Cool.
maybe of a certain status.
What
I'll
about
agree
women
with you.
at that status? Then what does that make men?
Oh, you're talking about this idea of a high value woman, right?
Can you go ahead and...
There are high value women. I'm so sorry. We live in 2021.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, because a man that doesn't...
I say these jokes a lot on my page that men are the prize. I know better. I know better, right? I know better. She's just playing.
Here, you want to say your piece real quick so I can talk about...
I don't think y'all ready for my piece, so
Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep my piece.
Yeah, go ahead.
But that's desperate enough to do it with someone that's low value that you're saying. So what does that make Kevin Durant in that situation?
A man with options. A man with options.
He got money.
And that's the difference.
And that's it.
Like,
when you're dealing with high value men and you have these quote unquote high value men going for low value men or low value women, and these high value men are, you know, getting in them guts with these low value women, how is it that these men are so high value and chase after women of low value? You would think that somebody of high value would actually go after somebody in their status, but no. Somehow men, and he makes this point in later on in the video, that basically men do not care about what type of status the woman has for herself.
I just don't get the condescending energy. Like I just don't see life as anyone being better than anyone just because of your bank account is more, just because you could run a faster 100-yard dash, just because you're a rapper, just because you're a mom or you're just a father. I don't think no one is better than anyone. I feel like everyone is equivalent. You feel me? We just have our strengths in this. You have your strengths in that. And that's just what it is. So that's why, like, I can't really see it as like, you know, anyone being more valued than anyone like that. Like what I said, you feel me? I don't feel like I'm in a whole relationship. I don't feel like I'm just a prize. My dude a prize too. He a mirror of me. Like I said, I don't want no damn peasant. So even with Kevin Durant, like it shows some about him. You feel me? It shows some about you if you're messing with women that you believe is lower than you.
Then basically he tries to make a point. He quote unquote interrupts her or interrupts him. He claims that she was being disrespectful. So he tells the black girl,
you gotta go, man. You gotta go. You gotta go. You're wild.
Wait, why she gotta go? Why she gotta go? She's just being on the podcast.
Tells her to skedaddle, peace. Her friend wasn't having it. Her friend stood up for her. Her friend was like, I don't understand. This was a podcast. This is a show. I thought we were just having a friendly conversation, a friendly debate. We were just going back and forth about a particular topic. Man said, no, she disrespected me and she's leaving. If you don't like it, you can go too.
Should be a friendly debate.
She keeps cutting me off just like you've been earlier.
But it should be a friendly debate. I don't think anybody was cutting anybody off.
There's nothing for debate right now. She's getting kicked out. If you want to leave, you can leave with her too.
I mean, I have no choice but to leave with her too. So
okay, then get out.
I'm not gonna get nothing out unless you call the police if you're talking to me like that.
You're gonna get out right now.
You're gonna call the police.
No,
if
you're
talking to me like that.
You're gonna get out.
You're gonna call the police if you're talking to me like
that.
that.
This is my place. You're gonna get.
Call the police if you're talking to me like that.
I'm gonna sip my White Claw.
Yeah.
We won't call the cops. You're gonna look stupid getting kicked off on air by the police.
Whew. So as this all is going on, you hear the white girls in the background. We lit. Ooh, oh my God. They're either laughing or they quiet. That's all you see. They minded their own business. And the worst part of this video is that you have a black girl within amongst the white girls laughing with them until things get riled up, and then she wants to act like, oh, I'm your friend, hold on, this isn't the way to go. Over here acting like a poodle. He's over here acting immature, pointing at him, telling war star, all this other type of stuff. Get this on World Star, they gonna go famous. You looking stupid, you looking dumb, you looking crazy. And mind you, he tries to get videos and all this other stuff from their phones of them going crazy, quote unquote. Them being outraged by their disrespect of them. Mind you, these women are not being outrageous and ghetto just because they're women, or black women, I should say. On top of that, we get on further to how they stereotype them as hood rats and ratchet chicks. And we know the stereotype and the image for a ratchet chick.
I ain't gonna lie, these were two hood ass chicks, bro.
I was gonna say, y'all better walk to your car. Wait a second, y'all good? Because bitches be crazy too.
In a more updated conclusion, that girl with the locks is a straight up coon. I mean, the nerve that she has to even act like she was a friend with the black girls and still associate with amongst them. And when they leave, she's laughing. Oh my God, like, did you see that? Oh, I don't even know. See, it wasn't supposed to be on the show. Yo, I've never seen up close and personal. I mean, I've seen it, right? But it's been a while since I've seen a coon code switch and vice versa. See, code switched, right? Over here acting like she's friends with the black girl. Then she's over here laughing and kikiing with the rest of the white girls. One of the men over here talking about.
And people ask me, why don't they hood black girls? This is why, nigga. This is why I don't date them.
No, nigga. This is why you don't date black girls. Just be honest with yourself. Be honest with the crowd. Be honest with their audience. This is why you don't date black girls. These fellas are diagnosed with what I like to call the KSN, the Kevin Samuels narration. A lot of people are influenced by Kevin Samuels, and they love the way that he combats these women and how he directs himself with these women. They love the assertiveness or whatever the case is. So there are certain people that go the extra mile and feel like they can talk to women however and whenever they want. If these women are making good points and you kicking them off, it shows a lot about you. Also, for you to kick off women because maybe they might disagree with something that you say, or they may chuckle, whatever the case is, at something that you said that they disagree with, and you take it as disrespect. You get mad and you tell them to get off your platform. I guarantee you won't do that to another man. I guarantee it. And I feel like they nitpick the type of men that they want on the platform. The same thing with the women. But with the men, they're not going to choose a man to disagree with them. Never that. And even if the man disagree with them and speak over them, whatever the case is, he's not going to tell the man, not even once. The thought won't even come to his mind to tell the man to get off his platform.
I just feel like it didn't have to go that far. You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, I just feel like they should have left. You just can't argue with people like that. She was making very good points, and I know he knows that he was wrong, but he would not apologize. And again, how can you apologize, right? When you believe that you're right.
It is what it is. Alright, that's just my personal take on this, my critical analysis upon this video. Until next time, thank you for watching this video. If you like what I say, if you did not like what I say, let your thoughts below in the comment section below. Until next time, again, thank you for watching this video. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that good shit for you. You know I will provide that.
Look like Papa got a brand new bag. Any man who